How to add a wavy edge animation effect to an image or video file in DaVinci Resolve 17.4. Inside your Edits window, hold in Ctrl and press I to insert a media file of your choice. Use Command instead of Ctrl if you are a Mac user. Inside your media pool, find the thumbnail of the media file that you have inserted into your project. Click and drag this to your Edits timeline. Right-click on your newly inserted media edit and go to Open in Fusion page. Inside your Fusion Nodes panel, ensure that Media in 1 is deselected by clicking anywhere on the empty nodes grid space. Hold Shift and press space and go to insert a shape tool of your choice, which could be rectangle or ellipse or polygon, which you can use to create a customized shape. In this particular project, I'm going to utilize a rectangle tool. Select your option from the menu and go to click on Add. Deselect your rectangle 1 node, hold in Shift and press space again, and go to Add a Displace tool. Click on the grey box which appears to the right of rectangle 1, hold your mouse button down and drag to the yellow arrow to the side of Displace 1 to make a connection. The Displace tool will enable us to create a distorting effect to the edges of our chosen shape. Deselect Displace 1, hold in Shift and press space, and go to add the Fast Noise tool. Connect this particular tool to the green arrow alongside Displace 1. Now connect Displace 1 to the blue arrow alongside Media in 1. Ensure that you have either left or right view options selected underneath Media Out 1 so that you are able to see a preview of your media file above your Fusion timeline. Select your Shape tool, go to Inspector. The width and height that you select for this particular project will depend on the resolution of your media file or your project timeline. As we can see in our Fusion preview window here, our inserted rectangle tool has obscured part of the outer section of my media file. The wavy effect will be applied to the edges represented by the green outline around my video clip. Underneath Controls, I will maintain the width and height of 0.5 for my rectangle. Ensure that you have a significant amount of space, like in this example here, in your own media file, so that the wavy effect can be presented on screen. If your shape is too big and too close to the canvas edges, then part of your wavy effect will be obscured, as these will be going over the borders of your canvas. Select Displace 1. In order for the rippling effect to stretch beyond the borders of your chosen shape, we need to increase the values of both the offset and refraction strength variables underneath Controls. In this particular example here, I will increase offset to 0.16 and I will increase refraction strength to 1. At present, there aren't too many curvatures applied to the video clip in my project. In order to add a more intense distortion effect, such as droplet silhouettes, I will go to the Fast Noise node, go to Inspector, select Color, and change type from To Color to Gradient. Two contrasting colours such as black and white, which are applied to this gradient effect by default, will help create the distortion effect on the video clip edges. Having two colours in your gradients which are too similar will reduce the amount of changes that are applied to your video clip and will make the wavy effect less significant. Go to Noise. To create a wave splatter-like effect in your animation, increase scale from 2 to 20. To have the wave effect change appearance as your video plays, increase the seeth rate. The higher this value is, the faster the wave effects will reform. In this particular project, I will set the value for this variable to 0.1. If you wish to apply a blurred cloud edge effect to your animation instead of a liquid one, as shown in this first example here, you can return to your Shape tool. Under Inspector and Controls, increase the soft edge value. In this case here, I will increase the value from 0.0 to 0.02. To change the liquid-esque waves to a more smoky kind, such as shown in the example here, And finally, if you wish to change the surrounding from black to a different colour, for example, deselect your shape tool, hold in Shift and press space, and go to add a merge tool. Disconnect media in 1 from media out 1. Connect media in 1 to the green arrow alongside merge 1, so that your animation clip appears in the foreground, and connect merge 1 to media out 1. Deselect merge 1, hold in Shift and press space once again, and go to add a background tool. Connect this tool to the yellow arrow of merge 1, so that your background colour applies to the surroundings of your video clip. With the background 1 node selected, under Inspector and Colour, click on the colour box to choose a colour that you wish to replace the black shade with. The music used in this tutorial is provided by the proud channel sponsor AUDIIO. A link to the company's website, as well as one which will enable you to purchase a lifetime supply of music and sound files at a discounted price, can be found in this tutorial's video box. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that video was useful to you. If you enjoy the content and wish to be notified about future uploads on this channel, please like, share and subscribe. Join me soon for another video. Take care.